Ah, yes, and once again, the saga continues. AOC complains her Twitter account conveniently not working after tiff with CEO Elon Musk. Okay, for all of the things that we're concerned about with Elon Musk taking over Twitter, notably that he's working with some of these woke grievance organizations, you gotta admit, you'd rather have Elon Musk at the helm of Twitter than the previous Twitter administration. Because at least right now, he's mocking and trolling AOC, and he plans to fire 50% of all jobs. So, like I said, net positive. The only reason that I come out and say, hey, Elon, stop working with organizations like New Knowledge and these grievance institutions is because if you do not keep the flame a-burning, then eventually Elon Musk starts giving in to the left. My point is this. Many on the left, they riot, they complain, they boycott. And so big corporations listen, which means we cannot sit back and just say, I trust Elon to do the right thing. No. You gotta keep the pressure on and say, dude, no, do not work with them. I'll tell you this. I signed up for Twitter Blue because it was a cheaper way to get access to subscription-only news services because I like to read these news organizations. I don't like that I have to give them money, but, to know what they're writing about, you do got to pay. Twitter Blue apparently was like, it's going to be cheaper. Instead of spending $10 at all these places, at $5 per month, and you get them all. Never worked. When I saw that Elon Musk was working with the woke grievance organizations, I canceled my Twitter Blue. I will sign back up and give the $8 that Elon requests when he proves he's actually going to free the political prisoners. But here's the best part. Let's get political. With the midterms just around the corner, let's bring up how AOC is a narcissist. She's complaining that her Twitter account isn't working after she got into a tiff with Elon Musk, as if to imply that Elon went into the code, singling out her account and said, no more mentions for you. Okay, I get it. Not only does AOC not understand how basic economics works, she doesn't understand how social media websites work. And she's so narcissistic, she thinks Elon Musk is targeting her. Dude, he tweeted at you one time. Calm down. Here's the story. The feud between new Twitter CEO Elon Musk and Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez continued Wednesday evening before the lawmaker claimed her account conveniently stopped working. Hours after Musk addressed critics of the platform's proposed plan to charge users $8 a month to keep their blue checks, Ocasio-Cortez fired back at Musk. One guy's business plan for a $44 billion over-leveraged purchase is apparently to run around and individually ask people for $8. She wrote in a series of tweets. Remember that the next time you question yourself or your qualifications. I mean, it's an excellent self-own because all businesses do that. It's just really funny. But AOC, who's never actually run a company she's a bartender and I have no disrespect there. I respect the hustle, And then she got elected. Those are great things. That's a great thing. But AOC, you have no idea how to run a business. Literally, what Elon Musk is doing is like business 101. Ask your customers for money. Do you think that he would open a Starbucks and then be like, the coffee's free? Here you go. Here's what we did. Over at Timcast. Over at Timcast.
Oh, well,
we have,
this is a new
no, get out
development.
of here, Fox News, your garbage autoplay. We had a Cat's Castle vlog. And we were doing fairly well on YouTube. But it's really hard to maintain. So first we were going weekly, right? And we would get between 50 and 100K. And then we decided you don't make enough money doing that. You cannot sustain the salaries of several people. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So then we said, okay, how about we do this? How about we make it daily? And then we'll get less views per video, but more views overall. Made it a lot harder and ultimately it didn't work out. So you know what we did? We put it behind the paywall over at timcast.com. It was either that or stop doing it altogether. Now, we had 100 and something thousand subscribers. And so I put it simply, guys, either it doesn't exist or those who really do like it and are willing to spend $10 a month at timcast.com, they spend the $10. Now, it's actually making more money. Still not really breaking even, but it's making more money and it's getting substantially less viewership. But that's okay. It's either that or get rid of it outright. Now, with Twitter, Elon Musk bought the company and he's going to people who he believes will value the platform and saying it's going to now cost you money. The analogy that I give is, imagine if you opened a cake shop Instead of charging people for the cake, you gave cakes away for free, but you asked companies to put their logo on the cake. And that paid the bills. You know, honestly, not a completely bad idea, but just not a good cupcake business. You may actually get a big company that's like, you're going to be giving out cakes and our logo will be on it. It's not so bad. You know, people will be giving out. It depends. You're probably better off doing like cupcakes and then handing them out with a logo on it. That's a great promotional activity. I don't think you're going to cover all of your costs, however. But some marketing campaigns may work that way. In the long run, you're probably going to just have to actually sell the cupcakes. So here we are. But AOC thinks that she's being targeted. I love this. Elon Musk pointed out when she said that she's got a Periwinkle supporter crew sweatshirt for $60. Okay, let's be specific. $58. Wow. For a sweatshirt. Now, I don't know how much it costs over at our store. It might be comparable, but I'm pretty sure that's on the high end. I think it's like $40 for a hoodie. And that's just the default price, not the price that I don't think we set that. And shirts over at timcast.com are like $20 to $30. Again, those are like I'm pretty sure we just do like the default for Teespring. Hey man, stuff's not cheap. But guess what? I'm not a socialist like AOC. You know, if we put up a limited edition premium t-shirt for $100, I'd be like, buy it or don't. And some people might be like, dude, that's too expensive. I'll be like, don't buy it. I don't know what to tell you, man. We are capitalists. So we say, if it's too expensive, I just won't buy it. It's that simple. We don't have a tantrum and be like, businesses shouldn't charge money. How you're so dumb. Then Ocasio-Cortez notifications conveniently stopped working, she claimed. Oh, I love this. Here's what she tweeted. Also, my Twitter mentions and notifications conveniently aren't working tonight. So I was informed via text that I seem to have gotten under a certain billionaire's skin. Haha, crying, laughing emoji. That's a reminder, just a reminder that money will never buy your way out of insecurity, folks. Oh, no. And then she typoed. LMAO at a billionaire earnestly trying to sell people on the idea that free speech is actually an $8 a month subscription plan. AOC, do you have a phone? Do you pay for the phone bill? You do? Is it like $30 a month or something? That allows you to speak and they can't censor you? Yo, look, I know you don't think really hard about these things, but when you buy a phone and then you pay a phone bill and the phone allows you to send messages, the phone company doesn't come and ban you because you sent a naughty text message. They kind of leave you alone, but you got to pay your bills. Now, Elon Musk responds, your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. Sure, Elon, I am down to pay $8 when you unban people. And maybe he will. I'm not saying he won't. I'm just saying those are the terms. He tweeted this meme last night. It's an NPC with a blue check saying $8 a month for Twitter verification. So much for free speech. Then the person responds, you can still use Twitter for free just without the benefits. And then the NPC person gets very angry. Oh, man, Elon, I love how you're making fun of leftists and then thinking they're going to stay on the platform. You may as well just take the sledgehammer to the platform and say, we ain't playing these games. But you know what people have said? Elon's playing 4D chess. He can say whatever he wants to AOC and leftists, but he wants to make sure he's telling the advertisers he is taking these concerns seriously. He posted this meme of the soy jack with the glasses smiling at an $8 Starbucks Frappuccino with 30 minutes next to it, and then crying at a blue check that says 30 days with an $8 price tag. Okay, when I go to Starbucks, I'm not a fan of Starbucks. I tweeted this recently. Go to local places, and I try whenever I can. If I can't, look, I'll go to Starbucks. Guys, listen. If you have Netflix, I ain't judging you. I think you'd be better off if you bought a subscription to the Daily Wire or timcast.com. But the truth is, we do not have such a large offering that they do. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, for ideological reasons, abandon your entertainment and only give me money. I'll say it's better if you stop giving your money to people who hate you. But we're going to try and win, not beg. I mean, I have no problem with people saying, like, support us, right? You know what I mean? You have an option to go to timcast.com and sign up, become a member. Here's what I want to do. I want to make shows that are so good, people want to sign up and then stop signing up for Netflix and Disney Plus. That's my goal. That's what I want to see. Now, as for Twitter, he's going to have to prove that he's doing what he says he's going to be doing. That's the important thing. It's about running a business, man. And if he's not, then I'm not interested. Because if he's going to pander to these woke leftists, then I'm not going to give that more money. They say it's not immediately clear when Musk anticipates starting the monthly fee. He has also suggested making exceptions to the charge for scientific journals and others. Musk agreed to buy Twitter for $44 billion, this we understand, and now he's going to fire everybody, so good. The Daily Mail reports Elon Musk's Twitter revamp is set to kick off tomorrow, with the billionaire expected to cut half of all Twitter jobs on Friday and introduce a controversial $8 a month blue check mark charge for verified users by Monday. Now that's interesting. By Monday. I ain't going to pay until you unban everybody. So say it's a few more weeks. We're good. I get to keep my blue check for 90 days. Sounds good to me. Hopefully within those 90 days, you free the political prisoners, or at least show us you are working towards doing so, because I don't trust you, because I fell for the same thing with Jack Dorsey. I'll gladly sign up for $8 a month. I got no problem. Although I got to be honest, Stephen King was right when he said he should be paying us. We are the top tier creators, like the big accounts that are tweeting things that people like. Now, Elon says he's going to be making something like that. Okay. I think everyone should be able to have a monetized version of their account. Anybody can make a YouTube channel. You can then apply for the partner program. Twitter should have a partner program as well. If they integrate with Rumble, that would be awesome. There's rumors that they'll do a long form video section. That would be really great. I would start uploading these videos to Twitter where I have 1.3 million followers. And Elon, run ads on those videos. Give a lion's share cut. Give 80% to the users. And I tell you what, you will start displacing YouTube. I got on this channel right now, I got 1.12 million subs. Slow growing channel. But the views are pretty stable and I make a good amount of money off of it. I got 1.3 million on Twitter and I don't put videos up there. Yo, Elon, monetize it. Allow us to upload long form videos, podcast style stuff, and you will own. Let's see it. I will pay. I'll put it this way. If it was just for hosting with no monetization, I don't know if I'd be interested in splitting my revenue just to put stuff on your platforms that people could watch it. That just makes you more money. But if you do a rev share and it rivals YouTube or these other platforms, I'll start uploading my videos to Twitter. Long form podcasts. Make it easier to listen to. I'm down. All right. They say Musk 51 wavered throughout his attempt to buy Twitter, blah, 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 blah. The 3,700 cuts now being touted would amount to about half the staff and would see them follow out 5 high-level executives. Another idea pitched was a charge for a blue check. We know he's doing that. Musk's touted move has been criticized by some who say key users of the platform create the content that give its value. Others have said previous attempts by companies to monetize something previously free have seldom been successful. The real thing you want to do is actually create a value proposition. That's what you want to do. Now, here's the challenge. YouTube is subsidized by Google. They sell so many ads across the board. They control so much that they can lose money on YouTube. It's tough. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, Elon. I got super follows turned on, but I got no real reason to post anything. There's some super posts that are there, and sometimes people sign up. But we haven't been doing any events. So I don't really have anything to post. I could put premium content on Twitter, but that's increasing my workload for a platform that I just don't think is all that good. Make it better. Make it better. And you know what we can do? This is an interesting thought. I could actually put up my videos for super followers ad-free. Now, to be completely honest, a better thing to do would be to put all of the content on timcast.com behind a paywall with no ads. And that's one thing we could do, but the bandwidth costs are pretty hefty. Seriously. If we were getting hundreds of thousands of views, I suppose if a video was getting 200K views, we'd have 200,000 plus paying members at $10 a month. That's a lot of money every month. The bandwidth costs would not reach that much, so it would work out. But we'll see. The bigger challenge for us is technology and personnel. We would need more people to work here, more QA, and we definitely need to make the website work better. But anyway, I digress. Here's what he's doing. Elon's going to charge $8 for the blue check, among other things. He's going to fire about half the staff. He's going to end Twitter's work from anywhere policy introduced earlier this year. That is a smart move. I do not like remote work, to be completely honest. I understand it needs to exist in certain respects. That's fine. But I am not in favor of that. Make changes to Twitter's moderation policy to promote free speech and reduce what Musk sees as an overzealous suspension and bans. Introduce a new paid video feature that has been likened to OnlyFans. That's interesting. What if I uploaded this video to Twitter and you had to spend $10 a month, but you could watch it ad free? Just $10 and you will get, what do? 2 videos, about 20, so 50 videos for just $10. That might actually lose me a lot of money, to be completely honest. So, it's really hard to know what to do, because I'll be real with everybody. The goal here at Timcast is to keep doing things. Purposefully reducing the amount of money we make is a bad idea. We're trying to compete with the likes of Netflix and Disney, etc. And I know we're a new company, only a couple of years old, and we're trying to grow, and we're very ambitious, but we got to play the game. So we charge $10. Daily Wire, for their video content, I think they charge more than us. We might be better off charging more, but it is what it is. I'm not going to intentionally hurt the company for just to support Twitter or whatever. It's not going to happen. But here's what we want. We want balance. We want to make sure that we're charging enough to where we cover our bills, we cover our staff. We're charging enough to where we're making enough money to expand the company, because we do want to compete. And we're also not breaking the bank for most of you, so those who can afford it do. It's business. I'm not, I've always been a slightly left-leaning individual. I'm not doing this so that I can buy an infinity pool or go to outer space or anything like that. I'm doing it because I want to see positive change. I wonder if that's true for Elon. I don't completely think so, but I think to a certain degree. A lot of people don't like him for a lot of reasons. But here's what I want to see. I want to see kids lead healthy and happy lives. I want to see families get the support they need. I want to see the working class have their wages legitimately go up and their standard of living improve. Capitalism is a great way to do that. I want to combat the woke cult and their advocacy for the destruction of humanity. The belief that there are too many people and you got to get rid of them, got to blow them up. Too many kids, got to blow them up. That's what Obama was doing. I don't like any of that. I want to occupy Mars like Elon Musk. I think if we got too many people, let's load them up in a big old spaceship, send them to Mars. Get them on a big old ship headed towards Alpha Centauri. I want to see humanity expand into the stars. I want to see a galactic federation. How do we get there? Integrity, strong culture, strong values. Recognizing that traditions do change, but still holding on to the ones that help make us successful and strong. And that means we have to win against a media apparatus that seeks to crap all over us, to destroy everything and make us live like tribal cavemen, living in the wilderness with no technology. I do understand that with the rapid expansion of human population, there's a lot of waste. I believe this threatens the environment, and we could eventually fart ourselves to death, much like yeast. You consume everything until there's nothing left. So what do we need? Technology. The solution to this problem is not to condemn humans to suffering and death. The solution to the problem is to focus on expanding technologies that can get us to the stars, that can build space stations, that can terraform Mars, so we can create something amazing. There's more than enough on this planet to create a massive city in the sky, floating in orbit or whatever. Maintaining it, we might have to mine some comets or asteroids and things like that. It'd be very, very cool. We can get there. I think so. Maybe there's a lot of people who think we're just trapped on this planet, spinning around and can't go anywhere, so they want us to live like, cavemen or whatever. I don't buy it. I look at Star Trek and I see what humans can imagine and what they can envision. And we will get there, more likely to get there, if we follow visions of the vision of people like Elon Musk, as opposed to the vision of people like Bill Gates. So that's what matters. Is Elon Musk a saint? Certainly not. Is he a good dude? I think he's a good dude. I think he's flawed. I think he's got business interests in China I don't trust. I think he says a bunch of stupid things. I think he's, played dirty games. But a vision for occupying Mars, for getting to Mars, for pushing humanity, expanding human civilization, it's a noble goal and it's the right thing to do. And that's what I want to see. So as much as I might say, you know what, he's not perfect, I would rather Elon Musk succeed than Bill Gates. Because Bill Gates' view of the world is elitist. Make humans suffer. There's too many of them. They're bad. Elon Musk is make jokes, laugh, build cool stuff. Let's see it, dude. Let's see the cool stuff actually happen. So you know what? Let's get rid of these Twitter employees. Let's carve the company down, transform it into X.com, add long-form video, payment processors like Square. I mean, that's what Jack Dorsey was working on, still is. Let's see solutions to the problems of pollution. We got population collapse in terms of, all these different animals. Let's solve for it with technology. Let's not just give up and say we're better off living in huts. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in humans doing better. Elon Musk says a paywall bypass for publishers that are willing to work with him, and this plan will give Twitter a revenue stream to reward content creators. He's wrong. I mean, it's technically the truth. There's no way that people spending $8 is really going to generate enough money to pay creators. Sorry. On YouTube, because these videos are longer and they'll have like a handful of ads in them, one video for various creators, depending on how big your channel is, can be from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Now, what about Twitter? How many times you got to tweet? How many views you got to get? How's it going to work? Maybe you need videos. Maybe you can run ads like Facebook does. And then maybe you give a share to people. I actually think that's probably a better way to do it. The in-stream ads on Twitter are dumb. Maybe they run short 7-second ads on videos, and then they give a cut to the person who posted the video. Sounds good to me. In the meantime, AOC, keep believing in yourself, because the world's just all about you, isn't it? Next segment's coming up at 4 p.m. over at youtube.com/Timcast. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all then.